Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I hope everyone is doing great. So today's topic is going to be a very interesting one. Is for maybe a Muslim brothers and sisters who are trying to get married and they're trying to look for their spouses, potential spouses. So this is going to be a very interesting topic. And normally us Muslims make few common mistakes when we are actually looking for our spouses. So first and foremost, you must have heard of people say to you, look for the character and deen, which are absolutely very much important. I would say absolutely important factor of anyone who's looking for a spouse. But I would also like to tell you that that's not enough. Yes, you heard me right. That's not enough. So I'm going to say this to you and going to say from the people's experiences, people around me. I have seen how their examples in day-to-day lives actually affects if you don't have the compatibility in the relationship. It's very important. So when you hear couples splitting up, going through the divorces, so that's a cause of concern actually. So for me, I would say what I would like to say, please look for the and character, but also do look for the compatibility, which is so important. I cannot emphasize much how important the compatibility is. So, for example, if you're not mentally compatible with this person, how are you going to communicate in the future? How are you going to discuss, for example? If you are, say for example, no relationship, no marriage is I would say rosy or perfect. No relationship, no marriage is perfect. So there are going to be ups and downs. So it's all come down to, compatibility or mental compatibility. How are you going to deal with the situation if you're in that difficult situation? How are you going to handle that situation? So for me, I think I would say compatibility is very important. Having deen and characters is important, and it's a foundation of any relationship in life. So that's very important as well. But it's also important to have compatibility with the person that you're going to marry. So I would suggest to everyone, to all brothers and sisters, please do look for compatibility. And when I say compatibility, I'm not just talking about or saying surface compatibility. So, for example, we normally go by the appearance. So, for example, if she or he's from the same country, same ethnic background, so yeah, fine. That's just surface compatibility. But some other pitfalls we fall into when it comes to romantic love. One of the big is that we normally focus on the surface and we normally miss out what's actually inside. So obviously, as I said before as well, obviously in terms of appearance, we all agree we do all focus on the appearance. As human, we tend to visualize things. So as a human, that's an important trait that you would actually, in first instance, you would look for appearance. You would want your spouse to be attractive. You do want to find them attractive. So that's fine. But when I have seen others experience that they make mistake when it comes to, just the service, love, to deep connection. See, you might say that, hold on, he or she's like giving you all those beautiful romantic gestures. Men are buying their women flowers, chocolates. That's perfectly fine. But is that really enough? Is that really enough to base your marriage or base, like, for example, that is that enough for you to look forward in future? So see, I also highly believe that having a connection on a deeper level, there is a huge difference between surface love and surface love. As I just explained, you might just have these things, romantic things. Okay, fine, he or she is very romantic. That's just a surface thing. But you want to focus on the deeper side of the connection, and the deeper side of the connection is, I think, is all in here. Mental compatibility, as I explained previously as well. You want to be able to discuss things if you're going through a hard time in relationship. So you do need to have that deep connection, and compatibility, vulnerability. For example, if you are vulnerable, if you are in that situation that, if your partner is not fulfilling that, if he's not there, if he or she's not there when you're vulnerable, so what's the point? I really don't see that if that's not present in the relationship. So I would say, yes, surely first few most important things are deen and the character, and also do look for the deep connection and compatibility in the person, which will help you find the person. I don't, when people say I'm looking for the right person, I really don't believe there is such person out there. Whether it's a man or a woman, if they're looking for a right person, I really don't believe there is such thing as a perfect person or a right person. I think that's a very wrong term to use, because at the end of the day, we are not perfect. We're not made that. We're not designed like that. So only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is perfect. So I think when it comes to finding the spouse, four things, as I said to you: your deen, character, compatibility, and deep connection. That's all you need, really. And also, there is also element of how you can actually compromise in relationships. So compromise works from both sides, so that's very important to look for. So you're not going to find your perfect matches in this dunya. So this dunya is only a temporary dunya, and we have to love each other for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I hope this video has been valuable and benefit for those people who are actually looking to find their spouses. I wish you guys all the very best of luck, inshallah. May Allah help you find the person that you're looking for. Please do focus on the things that I've just mentioned to you, and I see you guys very soon in my next video, inshallah. Take care.